Howdy folks, welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Yep, we got a train. Uh-oh, it's not what I wanted to do. I'm used to right-clicking to moving the camera. So it's not the best setup ever, but we do have a train running. It is making money. I've got box cars for food and state cars for construction materials. Pop the UI back on. Show you what I've done, and I'm gonna add a tunnel. We'll see why here in a second. Basically, this comes down to Fort Lauderdale and gets construction material. We've got way more down here than we're shipping, so lots of room for improvement. But I got a train up, single track, one train. It's running back and forth. It's making money. So that goes through Escondido. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Goes through, goes all the way back up to Costa Mesa. Drops off the construction materials. I need to get this redone as well. And then it picks up food. Then on the way south, it drops the food off in Escondido, and the trucks, well, wagons, are taking it into town. Looks like there's none waiting there right now. How are we doing on the... We're almost meeting the demand. While I'm thinking about it, let's go here. Manage vehicles. Only got 4 of those going. Let's... We double that up? There we go. Double that up. This appears to be keeping up. It's upgraded this once. It's headed up to another upgrade. But what I want to do in this video is improve this railroad a bit. Where are you, train? You're still heading south. Like I said, it's not the best. But one thing I want to do is make a tunnel. I didn't at first, and I should have. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. It goes up this hill and down, and that's just kind of silly. I did have to borrow some money. I'm going to borrow some more money. And let's get this changed up. I've not used the terrain tools yet. Oh, it undoes the terrain change. Okay, cool. I thought I would have to like redo all that. Interesting. Now if we take the track. That's not too bad. 700 grand. Then if I click on here. Oh, interesting. I guess we only have the one tunnel type, so we can't change that. That should keep that a lot flatter through there. I think it's worth it. Done. So now we have a tunnel through that hill. Probably could have did a tunnel through that hill as well, but I'm not doing any building, so I'm going to repay all that. Not doing any building right now anyway. So that's one thing I wanted to do. I'll go ahead and let that run. I need to get this redone. I'm not sure what I want to do here. It's not really that far. I want to upgrade the wagons on it. This seems to be working where it's mixed here. We just don't have enough wagons coming through. I don't know how it decides whether to take conmat or food. Farm is going great guns. If it could ship a little more, it would be best. Let me do this. Let's borrow some money. Let's go to vehicle. So if I replace all these, we've got a new wagon. So we don't have just the carriage anymore. We've got the Horse-drawn carriage, and then we've got the horse-drawn carriage with sides. I don't see any difference in performance for these, so I don't know why you would do that other than looks. If you know, let me know in the comments below. This will haul con mat, but it won't haul food. So we need to do the all cargo. There we go. Now I can actually see that. That's not even any difference in price. So I want to replace all those vehicles. That's a lot of money. They're a little faster. I think I can afford to replace all those. Let's repay that back. And we'll speed this up. So these haul a little more. And they're just a little bit faster. 20 kilometers an hour versus 18. Forgot to look at their loading speed. They seem to be loading up pretty fast. So what I'm wondering is, do we need more wagons? Because there's gaps here. And somebody told me in the comment, I forgot to look into it at the time. There was something with the rate, or, yeah, was it rate? Approximate annual throughput per station. I don't know what that translates to. I'll have to go find that comment again. I'm drawing a blank. There was some way to like calculate how many wagons you needed, and it's escaping me at the moment. These will try to spread out, but just eyeballing this, I want to add a few more. So let's go here. Let's add about 6 more for a total of 30. Oh, let's borrow some money. There we go. Go with a total of 30. So they will pop out of the depot, go on their way. So I also wanted to add, I think I want to add another train. But to add another train, we need either passing sidings or we need dual track. So how much is dual track going to cost? I think we can run 2 trains. Look at this line. It's not keeping up. It's making big profits. So do we want to double track this? I think we do. Well, the train's up there. Let's go ahead and pause. Then let's go ahead and double track this. Chug, chug, chug. Then I think I'll expand this so we have a through track here. So we'll come back to that. Spending money like it's going out of style. Once you've laid the initial track, it doesn't cost, that much more to lay a second track, so that's good. So I think we will just double track this whole thing. Even going through the tunnel is only 300 grand. And yeah, let's just go on by here. It's just so much easier to lay track than railroads online. It's kind of crazy. Oh, let's do this. Now we need signals. We do what one way. I think that's the only signals I had on the railroad. So we still want that. And that. Stations have built-in signals, so that should work. Something it doesn't like. Can we change this? Yes. There's a mod that Squirrel was using called AutoSig. Would be super handy here. I'm just going to eyeball this. Make some sections. The trains can follow each other. Need to add the pass-through track there. Signal there. All right, back over to the station. And I think, yeah, we will just add some track. So the train returning can just pass on through. So I think that should work. What are we crying about here? Oh, train one's on the wrong track. Got it. What's the simplest way? I don't know what the simplest way is. Can we just make a crossover here temporarily? Yeah, that works for me. All right, now we want another train. Have everything going. How much more money can I borrow? We're going to have to go into some serious debt. I think 10 million is the most. What would it cost? To replicate that. What if I cloned that? Does it tell me anywhere the cost? Okay, I don't have enough money. So we can't do that. Have to go build a train. Let the other one run. Buy vehicles. So if we do this one. Yeah, it's too much, isn't it? Don't have enough money. I'm gonna have to wait until we earn some more money. All right, in that case, we repay this. We're not paying interest. We'll let this run forward a bit, and we'll get a little more cash, and we'll get a second train going, and we'll see how that works out. Well, it ain't pretty. We have another train. I'm not sure this thing's going to make it. I maxed out my loan, and I could make the train, but I couldn't quite afford the bigger loco. So we went with the general. It's not very powerful, which I didn't expect it to be. I'm going to see. It's made the trip down with some food. I'm going to see if it can make the trip back with construction materials. I'm not sure. Pulling some of these hills, probably going to be a struggle. Let's get back up to triple speed. Is that triple speed or is it something else? 4 times speed. So double speed and 4 times speed. Got it. I'm hoping maybe this will let me make enough money I can upgrade to the better engine. This thing will only do 45 and it only does that downhill. We'll see how it makes it. There's a little bit of a grade before the tunnel. We know this is a learning process. I knew it was going to be underpowered, but I didn't actually crunch any math. I know some people really enjoy min-maxing everything and crunching all the numbers, but I just like building stuff. And hopefully we can make some profit. Here comes the other train. Here, let's get a nice cinematic meet. Beautiful. Can't breathe. This hill right here might do us in. We get a little bit of a speed boost here coming off the bridge. This ideally would be a really long gradual tunnel, but it would be super expensive. So let's see how the general does on the hill. Whee! Not too bad. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. Let's go to single speed. That's just how slow this is. Oh boy. Push. Everybody get out and push. I think we're going to make it, but it's not fast. Should start speeding up again soon. There we go. Wow, nice view up here. But that is a little bit of a struggle there for this little train. Come on, little guy, get back over. I think that's the steep part. I don't think there's any more steep parts since I put this tunnel in. So we've got it made now. Just a matter of timing. Is it fast enough to actually make any money? It did make money going down south with the food. I'm using north, south, east, west based on how I first looked at the map with Costa Mesa up at the north end. I don't know if there is actually a north, south, east, west from the map's perspective. Alright, we made it just barely with construction material. $900 and some thousand. Full load of food, off we go again. So it's been running for a bit. Let's close that down. Let's take a look at our stats here. So we're actually making money. It's just slow. We're still losing money on our Fort Lauderdale loop. And this food chain. I think maybe I've got too many wagons now. The food was stacking up. I might have too many wagons now. They're just not doing anything. Let's see. Managed vehicles. Yeah, I've got 8 on here. I'm going to go back down to 4. Just sell those. I think 4 will be enough to keep it offloaded. Maybe even 2. Should we do 2? Because the train drops off a bunch of food, but then it just sits here and processes for quite a while. We'll go back down to 2 wagons. And I'm going to let this run. See how we do. And we'll think about what we're going to do next time for expansion. Journey continues. That should get coasted. Let's actually, before we close out. So it's getting all the food it needs. It's getting about 1/3 of the con mat that it wants. But that'll build up as the trains run back and forth. Fort Lauderdale needs tools. It's going to be a while before we can get tools. It actually needs a few more construction materials than what it's getting. It looks like it's picking up everything. It may not be getting enough stone. Yeah, it looks like it's not getting enough stone. Would be my guess. We need to upgrade these wagons. Wonder how much that would cost. Managed vehicles. Got 20 of them on there. That's going to be expensive. What if we replace... I'm going to do those just because they carry stone and it'll be something different. No, we need 642. I maxed out the loan again. Oh, I don't like having that. I don't like having that maxed out. That hurts. 20 of those, not clone. Replace with those. Boom. Done. So we'll see how these do now. I think we got about the right frequency with the number of vehicles. Just a matter of carrying a little more. These carry 5 instead of 4. And they're 2 kilometers an hour faster. So I'll let this run. We'll see how that does. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks as always for watching. And take care. Where's our train? Should close out with the train.